Anyway, I crafted a plan to snipe your lobby and take you and all your garbage friends down.
For crying out loud. Yeah, he loves you, Michelle. He would do everything for you.
Everything but the dishes. Enough talk. Time to die. Now you're obese ass Trump. I will never understand why Obama's even hanging out with you. I will slaughter you first. Fuck! You don't think it's stupid bitch?
Watch your words, Donald. That's my wife you're speaking to.
She is literally trying to take your beloved hobby from you just because you didn't do the dishes. How can you defend her?
I didn't let her take this away from us. You might be the boss, real life, Michelle. But today, I will show you through rules and game.
That's the spirit, Barack.
You haven't showed me much yet. Your fat friend got hooked already, and there is not even one generator done. You noobs have no chance against me.
We will see about that, you ugly-ass fucktard.
Barack, do you really let him talk to me like that?
Sorry, Michelle. You brought this upon yourself. You are my enemy right now. They can call you whatever they want to.
Wow, Barack. You grew a pair of balls the size of Jupiter. Let's show that bitch who she is going up against. Let's get you unhooked, Donald. Glad that she doesn't even know how to camp.
Camping isn't the best strategy for a 4K, but of course you noobs don't know about that. Next I will fuck you up, Sleepy Joe.
Game, but failed miserably.
Of course you did. Your calcified brain can't compete with a razor-sharp mind like mine. There you go, you mummified joke of a president. Off to my next victim. And there still isn't even one gen done. Didn't you say you played this game for years, Barack? What a pathetic joke when your friends are.
So the hell with the show?
You? What?
You heard it, right? I had enough of this bullshit. We will defeat you no matter what. These boys are now one of my friends. They are my SWFT. Such a relationship that we consider family and marriage. I don't let you destroy that.
Thanks for the rescue and your kind words, Barack. We can still do this. We had us in the first half, but now it's our turn. Let's do a fucking gen rush.
She is on my ass again. I will juke her as long as I can. Good job done. If we put up these again, she won't be able to stop her. Keep it up.
And there you go down again, Fatso. Your enthusiasm is hilarious.
Hey guys, never back down, never what? Never give up. That's right. We may have rookies, but we have so many generators across the map at like 80%. Just because none has popped yet doesn't mean that we are fucked.
Your cholesterol-soaked brain must have completely failed now. Otherwise, I have no explanation for your delusion.
It's on me, boys. I will show her my mighty dukes.
In that case, I will unhook Donald.
Does it have to be you? Oh, fuck it. Just get me down.
Why can't I fucking get you, George? You piece of shit. Get hit already.
Come on, Michelle. Try to get a piece of that juicy white ass. I thought you were good at this.
I will fucking rip you apart. You plane crashing son of a bitch.
Hurry up, Joe.
I'm here, little Don. Let me sniff that hair.
Oh, God. Stop this again.
Oh, yes. That's it.
Why is it always me getting saved by this creep? Please concentrate, guys. We have to get Barack out of it.
Speaking of my lazy, useless husband, what did my eyes just see in that corner over there? You can't hide from me, Barack, neither in real life nor here. Wait, where did you little piece of shit go?
George is not the only one with some tricks up his sleeves. We have wasted enough time. Let's finish these gens already, guys.
Barack is right. We have so many gens nearly done. This will be a piece of cake.
Where are you shitheads all hiding? Show yourselves.
It's time for you to get humbled, Michelle.
Wait, get of that gen.
We pull this through, George.
Aye, Captain. Take that, you incarnation of evil.
There's no fucking way you get...
You guys are coming along nicely. Just distract her a little longer.
Oh, look who I finally found. Come to Mama's back.
Guys, it's Blake Friday.
No problem. I got this. Michelle, now you will learn what the misery feels like.
I will fucking kill you, you little brat.
You know, Michelle, the best way to secure with the PvP is to keep calm and don't let your hate and toxicity take over. I learned that the hard way.
Are you seriously trying to give me a lesson in emotional maturity? You? The child living in an adult body?
In life, it's important to hold on to a touch of childlike wonder. The ability to see the world with fresh eyes, to ask why and how, and to embrace curiosity is what fuels innovation and progress. Children are not burdened by preconceived notions or cynicism. They approach the world with open hearts and open minds. As adults, we should strive to maintain that spark of curiosity and playfulness, as it often leads us to new ideas and solutions. I'm not afraid to stay a little childish, for in doing so, I can continue to learn, grow, and make the world a better place. You, Michelle, you lack this ability.
I finally got you. You talk too much. Just like in real life. All this talk but not backing it up. Typical Barack.
Don't listen to that evil witch, Barack. You did great. We have only 2 gens left.
It was a wonderful speech, Barry. Wish my own team of writers could deliver such an outstanding performance.
I will take her aggro. She will never catch me.
We will see about that, Towers. Your luck has faded. I will shove this sword up your ass.
Try me, bitch. Barack should start shoving up something your ass again.
Guys, don't let me hang here, please.
Sorry, Barack. I thought Trump will get you. On my way now.
I thought the same about you, Joe. Let's get him down and healed as fast as possible. Hurry, I can't distract her much longer.
You finally made a mistake, you little piece of shit.
Not good. 2 people against this could end badly.
Damn right. This could end very bad for all of you.
Don't listen to her, Dawn. Let's unhook and heal Barack, and then we will finally finish the last 2 gems.
He's right. I'm only in my first 6 days. Get it plenty of time.
Thanks, you two. I really appreciate your support.
Nothing to thank us for, Barack. I know you would help me see that my wife has turned out to be a total maniac.
I will show you a maniac, you human shady pile of garbage.
I got her aggro. Do the gems and rescue George. I want us all.
But Dawn, you were dead on hook.
Doesn't matter, still. I got you. But,
Okay, I trust you, Dawn. I will get you down, George. It would be a shame if you would hit the 2nd stage.
that would be the perfect match for them. I literally do some gems to them.
How can such a fat man be so fast and agile?
I may be a little overweight, but my fingers are like bodybuilders. Trained through years of hitting buttons on a controller.
Fuck it, this is a total waste of my time.
Fuck, be cautious. Turn around to you, Barack.
Thanks for the warning, Don. I will finish this gen no matter what. Get yourself healed and look out for the last gen.
I'm coming back to your side of the map, Joe. I ran past the generator there. Join me and we will finish that thing.
All right, Donald.
I will be able to finish this gen, but I will have to take a hit.
Damn right you have to. Take this, you lazy old shadow of a president.
I'm right next to the gen I mentioned. I'm healing myself. You'll start the gen.
Come on, just let me do it.
Fine, but don't be weird.
When was I ever weird while healing? Oh, yes.
At this exact moment. Turn around, you two. There's only one gen left. Then you should escape. Get to work. Okay, boss, but what are you doing, Jeff?
I'm monitoring the situation. I'm on the lookout for another gen. What's up, folks? Yes, that's what it did. Don't worry, Joe. I'm not dead yet. It's only my 2nd hook stage.
You will be dead soon enough. But now I have to deal with those other sprats upstairs.
I think she meant us, but you're probably right about that. You better run away, Don. You're on your last hook.
I'm like 5 steps ahead of you. Don't let her catch you.
Where are you, little suckers? I won't let you finish this gen.
I basically ran across the whole map with Shell. It wouldn't be reasonable to follow my strategy.
Shut up, you senile jar heart. How did Barack ever select such a old pre-pulpit AP?
It'll be if I put this in. Follow George too. I want to talk shit about my friends.
Yeah, you're the only one allowed to talk shit about it.
And once you finish it, without me, you are nothing, Barack. Without me, you would have never become president. Without me, you can't survive this hard world. You depend on me.
Don't listen to her, Barack. You've always shown us you want patience. Let it go in the job, regardless of your partnership with Michelle. Your competence speaks to your individuality and character.
Yeah, Barack. Don't let the manipulation attempts get to your head. Or love and partnership.
I really needed that.
I will face her while you finally finish the last gen. Come on, you manipulative spawn of hell.
We already had this domestic teaser. I will just mind game you in seconds.
Not this time. I am more focused than I have been in my 20s. Bring it on.
We will see about that. Fuck.
Is that all you have?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I will fucking kill you.
Sorry that I must tell you that, Barack, but it seems your wife went completely nuts.
It was bound to happen at some point. Joe, I completely forgot it was your adrenaline. Nice job.
Yeah, but she has rancor, and I'm her target.
No. That was Mitchison. You ruined it. You ruined my fucking plan. I will at least get you for that. Joe, you piece of shit. I will kill you. Kill you. Kill you.
Wow, shit. You really went fucking crazy. Barack, you might want to call the police or something. You don't deserve a death like that, my friend. Be free.
No. Joe won't fucking escape. I won't let him leave. He stays here with me and suffers for eternity.
I'm opening the exit. Run, Joe. I will try to take a hit. Fuck.
I told you he is not allowed to leave. He must pay for his crime. He must suffer.
Maybe I could body block?
It's okay, George. I'm lost. I want you to revive Donald and escape. I want you all to live.
Die. Die, Huck, die.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Joe. Thanks to all of you, I can finally escape my crazy ex-wife. In game and real life. Michelle, I'm leaving out.
You? What? You can't just move out. You need me.
As my dear friends already pointed out, I do not depend on you.
No, you aren't allowed to leave.
Joe, I do not need your allowance. Donald, would you be willing to take me in for tonight?
Gladly, my good friend. Melania will prepare our guest list. You can stay as long as you want to.
No. He's not allowed to go. I do not allow it. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I finally managed to kick her out. Thank God. The voice is so annoying.
Today I'm excited to put my new capture card to the test as me and the boys dive into another thrilling match of Dead by Daylight. This time George is playing as Kate Jensen, Barack as Fang Min, I play as my kitty Ellen Ripley, and Donald, as always, Claudette Morel.
That's right, my sleepy old friend. I'm glad you finally got out of your way and bought a capture card.
You know, you wouldn't even have to buy a capture card if you two had a solid gaming PC like George and me. I just record using Streamlabs.
Yeah, PC Master Race.
I could barely afford the card. How the hell should I be able to buy a damn gaming PC for like $2,000? I don't know.
Sell lemonade or just don't fuck up the economy so badly.
Fuck you, George. Who just joined our Discord?
Hello, guys.
Wait, what? Michelle? What are you...
Since you won't stop playing this fucking game, I thought I'd try it myself.
Oh, so you try showing interest in my hobbies so we can spend more time together. That's so nice of you.
Yeah, that's not quite the truth.
I don't like where this is going.
You see, Barack, I started playing a few weeks ago without telling you. It turns out I'm a fairly good killer. Who would have thought?
Me.
Silent scum. Anyway, I crafted a plan to snipe your lobby and take you and all your garbage friends down. I will repeat that until you are fed up with this game and finally start doing productive stuff like the dishes.
What sort of monstrous individual would go to such lengths still to deny their own spouse the last sanctuary from the trials of everyday existence?
He is right. Why would you do this to me? I'm your husband for crying out loud.
Yeah, he loves you, Michelle. He would do everything for you.
Everything but the dishes. Enough talk. Time to die.
You foolish old man. You got a feeling you simply yield to your desires. You will scarcely defend our power with all my money. George, do you have that medieval thing going on again? But he is right. He will defend Barack with everything he has.
Thanks for activating my haunted ground first, George. Now to your obese-ass Trump. I will never understand why Obama is even hanging out with you. I will slaughter you first.
Fuck! Get off of your stupid bitch!
Watch your words, Don. That's my wife you're speaking to.
He is literally trying to take your beloved hobby from you just because he didn't do the dishes. How can you defend her?
I don't know. It's just, here's my wife. I love her.
I understand Barack, but here and now she is our enemy. It's time to stand up for yourself. Be a man. Start playing like you've never played before.
You're right, guys. Thanks so much for the support. I won't let her take this away from us. You might be
Oh, wow,
the boss.
Edmonton's out, Rudy. Carolina, New York, Boston, and Buffalo. Okay, interesting universe. Disputed. You know, the LA lines. Oh yeah, he does swing, and that's why.
There's not even one generator done. You Nudes have no chance against me. We will see about
Yada, Kopitar, Kempe, Korea, Ball. Oh wow, Downey's hurt. Okay. Wow, Slayer's favorite receiver, 33, too.
Let's go to history up against. Let's get you on hook size. Glenn, she doesn't even know how to.
Camping isn't the best strategy for a 4K, but of course you don't know about that. Next I will fuck you up, Sleepy Joe.
Damn it. I tried to mind game but failed miserably.
Of course you did. Your calcified brain can't compete with a razor-sharp mind like mine. There you go, you mummified joke of a president. Off to my next victim. And there still isn't even one gen done. Didn't you say you played this game for years, Barack? What a pathetic joke you and your friends are.
Shut the hell up, Michelle.
You? What?
You heard me, right? I have enough of your bullshit. We will defeat you no matter what. These boys are not only my friends, they are my SWF team. Such a relationship goes deeper than family or marriage. I won't let you destroy that.
Thanks for the rescue and your kind words, Barack. We can still do this. She had us in the first half, but now it's our turn. Let's do a fucking gen rush.
She is on my ass again. I will juke her as long as I can. Good job done. If we split up doing gens, she won't be able to stop all of it. Keep it up.
And there you go down again, Fatso. Your enthusiasm is hilarious.
Hey guys, never back down, never what? Never give up. That's right. She may have pushed me, but we have so many generators across the map at like 80%. Just because none has popped yet doesn't mean that we are fucked.
Your cholesterol-soaked brain must have completely failed now. Otherwise, I have no explanation for your delusion.
It's on me, boys. I will show her my life.
In that case, I will unhook Donald.
Does it have to be you? Oh, fuck it. Just get me down.
Why can't I fucking get you, George? You piece of shit. Get hit already.
Come on, Michelle. Try to get a piece of that juicy white ass. I thought you were good at this.
I will fucking rip you apart, you plane-crashing son of a bitch.
Hurry up, Joe.
I'm here, little Don. Let me sniff that hair.
Oh, God, not this again.
Oh, yes. That's it.
Why is it always me getting saved by this creep? Please concentrate, guys. We have to get Barack out of here.
Speaking of my lazy, useless husband, what did my eyes just see in that corner over there? You can't hide from me, Barack. Where are you shitheads all hiding? Show yourselves.
It's time for you to get humbled, Michelle.
Wait, get of that gen.
We pull this through, George.
Aye, Captain. Take that, you incarnation of evil.
There's no fucking way you get away from me this time, George. Your jukes can't help you anymore. And even worse, your sacrifice won't even matter. You still have 4 gens to do. You noobs are fucked.
Try me then. I will move you into oblivion and beyond. You are doing great, George.
These gens are coming along nicely. Just distract her a little longer.
Oh, look who I finally found. Come to Mama's back.
Guys, you hit the target.
No problem. I got this. Michelle, now you will learn what misery feels like.
I will fucking kill you, you little brat.
You know, Michelle, the best way to secure a win is you just be calm and don't let your hate and toxicity take over. I learned that the hard way.
Are you seriously trying to give me a lesson in emotional maturity? You, the child living in an adult body?
In life, it's important to hold on to a touch of childlike wonder. The ability to see the world with fresh eyes, to ask why and how, and to embrace curiosity is what fuels innovation and progress. Children are not burdened by preconceived notions or cynicism. They approach the world with open hearts and open minds. As adults, we should strive to maintain that spark of curiosity and playfulness, as it often leads us to new ideas and solutions. I'm not afraid to stay a little childish, for in doing so, I can continue to learn, grow, and make the world a better place. You, Michelle, you lack this ability.
I finally got you. You talk too much. Just like in real life. All this talk but not backing it up. Typical Barack.
Don't listen to that evil witch, Barack. You did great. We have only...
Never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be making a video about this. Because when it comes to CJMF-FM FM 93 radio in Quebec City, we had ourselves a hit from earlier this afternoon that had some really strange information in it. Now, I'll leave a link in the description to the audio where they talk about this. It's from Jerome Landry and Jonathan Trudeau. The title of this audio is this: Martin St. Louis was reportedly seen arm in arm with Trevor Zegras. This was published by Martin Busuttil, and if you scroll down in this article, I say article because yes, there's the audio hit included, but there also is some text. Listen to Jerome Landry reveal the story regarding the Montreal Canadiens head coach Martin St. Louis and highly coveted Ducks forward Trevor Zegras. He says that St. Louis was seen Monday in a New York gym where many NHL players train. His attention was obviously focused to one player in particular. My source tells me that the guy he spoke to the most at that gym was Trevor Zegras, and there they saw each other at the gym. They chatted, and then they left together. I don't know if they went to eat, but Martin St. Louis and Trevor Zegras left the gym together, arm in arm, chummy chummy. Look, maybe that doesn't mean anything either. And of course, you know, what am I doing? Making a full-length YouTube video about some story a guy shared on the radio? But let's assume this is 100% true. We can actually know it. Let's talk about why this may or may not be true. Because I get it, you know, anecdotal evidence in sports talk radio, he said, she said, telephone game. It might not always be the most reliable source of information. But if you wanted to say that Martin St. Louis was in New York, working out at a gym that a lot of NHL players frequently go to, that wouldn't be the most crazy idea in the world. Martin St. Louis is like an honorary American at this point. The guy was in Tampa for so long. He was in the NCAA. He also played for the New York Rangers, so of course he's got knowledge of what that area brings. And we recognize that there are a lot of NHL players that will spend time in New York to do certain events, and there are always these hot spots that you'll see NHL players at. Hot spots exist everywhere throughout the North Americas, to be honest, but realistically in New York there are a few of them. And so for Martin St. Louis and Trevor Zegras to apparently be spotted in the same day together, okay, that's not the craziest thing in the world, considering that Zegras used from Bedford, New York. New Beneful Incredible Bites. Simple joy in every bite. Beneful gives them big taste just for small dogs. With real veggies and chicken, salmon, or lamb. It's variety your small dog is going to love. Joyful, healthful, Beneful. So he's just back home training, right? He's not from Anaheim. And as great as it is to spend your summers in Anaheim, the guy spends the entire year there, so going over to New York, heading back home, seeing the folks, that's probably good, right? There are a lot of NHL players from New York. So if this gym is a hotspot that we see players go to a lot, then it's not a surprise that some players will overlap when they're there, right? But to hear that St. Louis and Trevor Zegras both spent some time together and they left the gym together, the article doesn't really talk about whether or not there were other NHL players aside from St. Louis and Zegras there. So we just got to go off the assumption that these two guys were by themselves and then they saw each other and they're like, okay, let's work out together and then we'll leave. That seems a lot more like a real-world situation rather than just, oh, there are like 100 NHL players and Martin St. Louis singled out Zegras to hang out with the guy for a day. Like, that's an extreme hypothetical. It's a little excessive. I don't think that was the case here. And then, of course, there's the entire telephone thing, right? Where he said, oh, my friend this, and then it was said on the radio that, no, we're talking about it here on YouTube. It's not the most direct source of information, but if you assume that this is legit, I don't see anything. It could just very well mean that St. Louis is already familiar with Zegras' game. Like, I mean, he coached Cole Caulfield, of course, so he probably knows Caulfield's likes, his interests, his friends, so it wouldn't surprise me if at one point St. Louis was like, hey, tell me about your LGBT teammates. Tell me about Jack Hughes, Voldy, Zegras, Turcotte, especially during the pregame scouting, right? I mean, St. Louis got to know what these players are about. And of course, for Trevor Zegras, I mean, he's buddy-buddy with Cole Caulfield still. There's no way Cole hasn't spoken to Z and said, hey, like, St. Louis is a great coach. He's this, he's that. He tells me how to do things. He changes his handiness in practice to exhibit what I should be doing when I shoot, because we're both small guys. So for Zegras to already probably know that Caulfield and St. Louis have a great relationship, and for St. Louis to know the same thing, it's only natural that these two things will interact, right? It's like magnets. So these two guys working out together and leaving, not really the biggest deal in the world. It does intrigue me, though, more so if this was like the first time they've ever met. I don't know if that would be the case, really, because, I mean, hockey's a small world, right? It wouldn't surprise me if they had met some other time in the past, but if this was the first time they met, and it was spotted by somebody in public, from the person radio in Quebec City, and then they spoke about it on air, that was one thing that's getting very intriguing. So I'm not saying that there's any sort of, like, collateral damage or collusion looking on here. Obviously, he's not trying to recruit Zegras to his team. That's not what's happening here. We already saw the ideas that were tossed out there saying that Montreal might not even get Zegras because he's too expensive anyway. They're in the sweepstakes. We've seen the updates that they're talking about if they reignite those calls, but alongside of other teams like the Ottawa Senators and a few others tossed in there, it does not seem like Montreal is going to be able to get a Zegras trade done just because the price seems to be too high. As much as Zegras is great, it does not seem to me like they'd be willing to trade away a Gooley or a Reinbacher to get that trade done. That is, of course, unless we refer to the conversation we had talked about 2 days ago. What if the Montreal Canadiens end up drafting themselves a defenseman in the 5th overall spot? There are a lot of good ones in this year's crop of good defensemen in this year's draft, and if you draft one of them, all of a sudden it makes maybe somebody like a Case Gooley's job a little bit more expendable. Maybe it makes David Reinbacher's job a little bit more expendable. Not because these guys are bad, but because if you got too many defensemen, you're not going to be able to use them all. So maybe at that point it's easier to trade for a Trevor Zegras, acquiesce to what it is that the Anaheim Ducks are looking for in some sort of a trade, and maybe get that done for the fans. Who really knows? But of course, for now, though, it just seems like the Canadiens are not going to be touching this. It doesn't really seem like something they would want to do. For now, though, all we can do is look at Trevor Zegras and Martin St. Louis as a buddy-buddy relationship, it seems like, that was spotted out in public and talked about on Quebec City FM radio. So,
Dallas has it into the defensive end. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. Los Angeles gains the zone and on the attack. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Now he takes it over the line. Takes it over the slot for the win. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs off.
Dell's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it's been frustrating to head into a point where they didn't begin to. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You gotta focus on little things, trying to change habits.
LA's moving into the offensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Good fight for the puck around the line. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. LA's got a hold of the puck now. Kopitar is punching into the front end. Loses his balance on the play. And he takes the dish. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Los Angeles looks to move the puck from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. That'll be plays posted.
This involves a penalty in overtime and the power play opportunity here to finish it off and win the game.
25 years of innovating has led to today. Today, you inspires your adventures. Get anything and very indeed can see it tomorrow games. Here, movement that inspires.
And they lose puck in harm's way. Tosses it on to Dubois. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Unger.
So Daniel Wagner was talking about this earlier yesterday, and I thought it was a great idea to go out there and debate, because when it comes to this player, this is a guy that Vancouver Canucks fans were kind of salivating over at different points throughout his previously completed season. You already know from the title and the thumbnail, today we're heading over to the Carolina Hurricanes, because the guy that they ultimately ended up making a huge trade for in one, Jake Guentzel, is available on the trade market once again, but not necessarily in the same capacity that he was available in the trade market in 2024's trade deadline period. Jake Guentzel, of course, is the top of the crop Pittsburgh Penguins free agent to be. They've had 52 points in 50 games played with the Pens. He is coming off of a 73-point season last year, an 84-point season the year before that. He has always been consistent, and realistically, when you're talking about some of the best Penguins in the late 2010s, the best Penguins as they won multiple Stanley Cups, Jake Guentzel's name is near the top of that list. He's been so good, so competent, even for a guy who is only 29 years old, whose contract is expiring, of course. Everybody recognizes he's going to get a huge payday for the 24-25 season and beyond. The question is, though, which team is going to be the one to give him that? Guentzel finished off this previous season with Carolina, scoring 25 points in 17 games in the regular season and 9 points in 11 playoff games. He was consistent as all hell, still going out there and doing his thing. He was an assist-a-game guy in the regular season with Carolina. But now, because the Hurricanes are holding on to this asset, and because they are in a position where they're pretty much going to lose him for nothing unless they decide to re-sign him themselves, they've officially put this asset back on the block. But it's not in the same way as he was on the block before. You see, Carolina paid an arm and a leg to get Guentzel. They traded a bunch of prospects, they traded like a bunting, and the Penguins are looking pretty good after, because they didn't really have too many prospects themselves. So nice of the Hurricanes to help them bolster up their prospect pool. But nowadays, if you wanted to take a look at the Guentzel trade price, this is what is living out right here. It's a new round pick. Nothing too special, nothing significant, but it's not worth enough. And it does more than carry the few freaking talk about this Search podcast. That's the price here. Carolina is not going to be good if you want to trade double spreads for a chance to sign him. That is possible. Go ahead and make it round. Now, the one that is not significant will make it better than two this. I will say, it's to look at the idea of trading for Guentzel and say, okay, no, why would you do that? That's the stupidest thing in the world. Why would you trade an asset for something that you can get for free if you just wait a few weeks? And that's a very good question. It's a good train of thought. You want to maximize what you have and minimize what you give away. But if Jake Guentzel goes to the free agent market, there is no telling how much money he's going to be able to get and which teams are going to be pleading with you for the right to sign this guy. If you get him right now, you're the only team that can negotiate with him from now until July 1st. And if you're really adamant on getting it done, then you can say, hey, okay, what's the number? What do you want? We'll give you whatever it is that you need, because we don't want to compete with all these other teams that are going to be tossing money and chump change at you, trying to get you to sign with their team for an extra $1 million or $2 million a year. We will get first dibs on you, sign you to a number you're good with, and you won't even have to worry about getting outbid or something by some other random team on July 1st. Now, of course, there is a little bit of a backfiring situation with that, because what if you trade an asset for a guy that becomes a free agent and you don't end up signing him? The one that comes to my mind is actually the Carolina Hurricanes example in Adam Fox, who did not want to sign anywhere but New York, even though these other teams like Calgary and Carolina tried to entice him to sign with them. Could you imagine the Hurricanes with Adam Fox in their team? That's crazy. So when it comes to the Vancouver Canucks, this is why Daniel Wagner wrote this piece yesterday. Should the Vancouver Canucks trade for Jake Guentzel's rights? He talks in the beginning of this piece about the forward lines. This is a common favorite topic. Could I have done something different? Should we have stayed in the states that we didn't? You have to be careful. I found myself playing the what if game. I've tried to watch the last few games, not the what if game, and just trying to enjoy the game. It's hard. This, of course, is illustrating the depth as to the Vancouver Canucks' sadness in terms of their defeat in the second round.
There also was some conversations of regret. Patrick Alvin said that it wasn't Julian McKay's fault that he was a top 6 guy. It was my fault. My job is to put players in a position where they belong for them to be successful. Now, no, unfortunately, Patrick Alvin, that's not your responsibility. That's the coach's responsibility to put a player who's already on the team in a position where they belong for them to be successful. What I get what Alvin was saying here, they didn't make enough trades, so they didn't acquire enough good wingers to fill up the top 6. Thus, you had Yogi Tatum being forced to play that role when he really is not good enough to do that. So, with this in mind, Wagner writes that adding a bona fide top 6 winger this offseason has to be a priority for the Vancouver Canucks. Then he introduces Jake Gensel, talks about how his price is looking like a mid-round pick. The Canucks are looking to trade for Gensel to trade deadline this year. One of the teams pursuing the Rangers but couldn't come up with the assets to get the deal done. Could they acquire him now, though?
The Bronco family goes on. It's an awesome. Get this great offer on those 2024 Broncos and Broncos footballs. It's the balance. It's balance. Right. Because you got yourself a new air purifier. Save $50 on select Energy Star air purifiers. Only until August 23rd.
Wagner then says, trading for Gensel's rights would give the Canucks 2 advantages. Firstly, it would give them an exclusive negotiating window, where they would be the only team vying for Gensel's services. Secondly, it would give them the option of signing Gensel for 8 years, the maximum contract length for re-signing with their current team, as opposed to 7. Is that worth a mid-round pick, perhaps in the 4th round? It's a risk because there are no guarantees that Gensel would actually sign with the Canucks after this hypothetical trade. But it's not the most painful risk to take either. While the Canucks don't have a lot of picks in the 2024 draft, 4th-round picks seldom become NHL guys. In just the last 30 years, the Canucks have only had 2 guys win a lottery ticket, like a 4th-round pick normally is, in exchange for maybe an extra few weeks' worth of time to sign Gensel and the opportunity to add an extra year on that contract. Do you do it? I will say that Gensel may not be the absolute perfect signing when you consider that he is 29 years old. He'll probably want something in the 7-8 year range, and if you wanted to sign this guy till he's 36 or 37 years old, that's a really tall task, not gonna lie. Like, I get it, Gensel has been awesome, he has been so productive, so good, but how good is he going to be able to be as that contract ages up? I feel like the Vancouver Canucks already sort of did a similar contract with JT Miller, signing him until his mid to late 30s at a pretty big cap hit of $8 million. Now, sure, Miller is a 100-point caliber guy this season, so you can say $8 million is worth it. But is that $8 million going to be worth it in 2026? Is it going to be worth it in 2028? You have to ask the same questions for Gensel, even if the idea of trading for the signing rights to him and getting an extra year and being able to have your own negotiating window sounds appealing. You have to be sure. That's the thing. And if Patrick Alvin and Jim Rutherford like their guys so much, because I remember Gensel was a Penguin, Alvin and Rutherford were Penguins, not to mention Ian Cole, Casey DeSmith, Mark Friedman, Teddy Bluger, all these former Penguins heading over to Vancouver. Jake Gensel could be the next one, who really knows. This is certainly an idea where Alvin and Rutherford think this is the right move. I have more trust and belief in these guys than I have had in Benning at any point during Benning's tenure. Oh boy, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. But even 10 years ago, it was like 8 years. My bad. But 10 years sounded a lot cooler. But when it comes to Alvin and Rutherford, if they feel like this is the right move, okay, all the power to you. I'm not going to complain too much if the Vancouver Canucks add a player who's as good as Jake Gensel when it comes to scoring points. So if you feel the same, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. There's a lot more written about in this article by Williams. He goes over a few different options for top 6 forwards that could displace the role that Julian McKay has. They talk about Sam Reinhart, etc. So the link is going to be in the description if you want to read more about this article yourself. But let me know your thoughts on the idea of the Vancouver Canucks making a trade for Jake Gensel this time around. Not during the 23-24 season before the trade deadline, but now, before free agency. Do you think this is an appropriate move? Would you do this for Alvin? And what do you think is the appropriate price? Is it just a 4th round pick? Is it a higher pick? If you're a Hurricanes fan, what do you want for Jake Gensel, and were you satisfied with the run that you had with him in the playoffs and the end of the regular season? Tell us in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this special sign on and 5.
All right, boys, you ready to run another game of golf with your friends?
Definitely Barack, like too. I need my first win yesterday for this game.
Well, I can't wait to play so I can be first place alone. If anyone beats your first place, it's me. I've gotten so much every time, and most people that I first is done. I really need first place for myself.
Okay, well, I'll get some things out of the way.
All right, let's hear it.
We're playing some space station sports now. It's up to go to 10 holes to 18 is going to take way too long. As for the colors, I am the blue color. Donald is the orange color. George is the red color. Joe is the white color. You all ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready to look for the score. Same here. Start up on.
I'll run it up to 7. She's going to see.
I've never played this sports before, so I'm curious to see what it's sold for me.
I don't want to really set it up, but let me start it off.
Okay, this hole is pretty straightforward. Let's see this one.
But I guess I'll hold it around and go back down there. Jonathan, I should do it. There's nobody in that push up, right? Seriously, Barack, I'm a good player, so why don't you answer now?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow it down. You're almost close to starting off with a hole in one door.
You can't be serious. How is that not? Seriously, starting already with good momentum. It's too early for that.
Donald was just thinking what happened last week. Going to the Butlers now. By the way, Donald, that was a good job.
Okay, it's time to job for doing the job. Get back up and stuff all up in score. It's our time.
So you guys are teaming up?
No, we're not teaming up. We're just tired of hearing your relevance in this game. Are you being serious right now?
Nice shot,
I'll
coach.
throw down both our balls to get a hole in one.
I'm letting you focus. I told you that I'm coming for that first place shot.
Okay, I should do the same thing, Joe. This is how much do this.
All right, let's see if they're for us.
I'll put it to the top down. I shot the rock. I told him before that I'm going to be the most relevant, but I'm trying to God with your brother.
Oh, really now?
And she's the dominant for the message for him.
All right, I can get down with this competitive fire of Bill Barack.
As long as it doesn't become toxic and feel, don't worry about that.
And just like that, we're in the next hole.
I think this will mess things up, Donald. The rock and I will do it.
I don't know how I would mess things up here. It looks pretty simple to me.
Let's see it.
Dang it.
So let's do it. Let's stop, Donald.
I don't even hear you right now.
The fast is not good enough. Donald is going to call it the 100-point concept of this.
All right, Bill Donald, this was first game's lap round. I knew I had to put in less power because of that. I'll be able to keep the cold in the next finish. That's a good turn, Joe.
Okay, Donald, it's time to be what, Greg?
You won't even admit that you're taking advantage of my mistakes, huh?
No, I didn't know this thing because I had a brain. I used it before hitting my shot.
This is Peter teaming up with Barack. Seriously.
I thought you didn't want to be cocky. I'm not keeping up with this, Joe. Let me focus on my job really quick first.
What the heck?
Are you serious right now? I essentially put in the same power as Joe did, and I need to do that as well. How does that go for you?
I don't know what happened there, but I guess I'll try the same thing.
Wow. Surprised that you made progress, Donald.
Seriously?
I didn't think you were capable of that.
What are you saying about you and George so you are?
Oh, yeah. I'm not too up with it. Where am I going to be talking to
Great job, Joe.
I'll go with what happens for me to say. Which is to bring relevance to at least my look on the spotlight is the thing. It's just competitiveness to follow. All right, we got Sherrod, James, and by the way, next shot. I still don't know why that didn't happen last turn, but I guess it's whatever.
At least you won't be down by too much. It's still super early in this game.
It is indeed super early in this game, Donald. That means you'll have more opportunity to screw things up.
Okay, I'm convinced that you're obsessed with me, George.
For real, I guess Joe has the early lead for now. Only being down by one is not bad, like you guys said. Let's move on to the next.
Well, being down one is not bad, but being down two like Donald is pretty bad.
Excuse me?
All right, just focus on yourself, George.
What does it look like I'm doing, Joe? I know what to do since I actually use my brain. And because of that, I got 4-1. Respect me.
Okay, that's the next time.
Signing with George against Hunter.
I just complimented him, that's all. But I will also get holding one.
Nice job, Barak.
So you're perfectly okay with George just insulting me all the time? Why are you so quiet when he does that?
I'm focused on myself, that's why. Just like you should be right now.
Okay, I'm getting a home one just like you, George. Trust me, I'm focused on myself, but I'm also going to call someone out on their behalf.
All right, let me replicate that real quick.
Okay, nice one, Joe. As long as you play it safe while hearing what talking to him too, you should remain content in the third place.
Okay, let's not act like that was a touchdown. All it takes is one goal for someone to speed things up.
Kind of like how you took 12 tries for this one goal last game.
All right, you get positive, fellas. Come on, man.
Okay, you're distracting me, Joe.
Okay.
What happened? Of course I messed up. Of course you called me out for being toxic, but you never do that before.
You can stop reading to shut up. That was an amazing shot, Barak. Good one. Thanks, George. Let's see if we can go to do this.
Yeah, because I'm totally making you this a lot.
We're going to try it. Listen to the technical test. You can improve. Shield from power is pro plus premium gasoline. The line up goes to George. Come on, Donald. Don't let them get skilled. It's going to affect you one. Amazing job, George. Let's see if we can both get this next turn.
I'm sure you guys will have plenty of time to get it in.
The saltiness is real.
All right, well, maybe you and Barak can focus on me more, George. After all, I'm sitting in first place.
Not for long, Joe. There's no way you're going to hold that lead.
Wait, is collision mode on the rock? You didn't specify it from the start.
Yeah, it's on. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering.
That's a good shot, Donald. Hopefully the next turn you'll be able to complete it whole.
Like you said, Barak and I are teammates.
How are we feeling if I just complimented him on a shot? Get over your stuff. Well, how about you pay attention to me? I just got a birdie.
No one cares.
I'm getting a birdie too. Respect me, boys.
No one cares.
I'm sorry, Donald, I have to do this.